Well, Ghislaine Maxwell has been allegedly arrested. So, what now? I think we're all really wondering. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with her, she had a strong connection to Jeffrey Epstein. Allegedly, she would lure young girls in for him to arrange to have sexual relationships with high profile people. All right, so we've all seen the pictures of the politicians with Jeffrey Epstein, Prince Andrew with him. Those are going all over the place. I decided to really just focus this on her, so that's what I'm going to do. So Ghislaine, we are going to find out what is going on with your future. I've got a variety of cards here we're going to pull from, and we shall see what happens or what it looks like is going to happen for her future. I've got a little bit different setup here. I'm going to set the cards up on a rack so there's not quite a glare because of my lighting situation. I'm in the process of ordering different lights. So thank you for being understanding of the light situation. All right, here we go. What is going to be so of Ghislaine Maxwell? I'm using the Witch's Tarot, which is a stunning deck. I do not read reverse cards, so everything gets put right side up. Ace of Cups. This is new news. Like, this is news. Like, we are going to definitely, oh my gosh, look at the character of this card. I almost have to bring this up and show you. This is the Eight of Pentacles, but look at the skull that happens to be sitting on there and opening the book and the crow. And she's very calculating what she's going to polish off. See her polishing another pentacle? Almost like the death of a career there for someone. It's almost like she holds in her hand the knowledge or ability to either have someone be wealthy or not exist anymore. That's a lot of power. And she looks very confident. So, here we go again. Fast news. So we've got now the Ace of Cups about news. And now we've got the Knight of Swords. And this is going to be a lot of anger and a lot of news flying. In fact, the information is going to be flying around so fast, it's going to be very difficult to even discern what's going on in the next few months. There's going to be probably, wow, right on top of the Ace of Cups is the Ace of Swords. It's almost like this woman holds more power than anyone on the planet right now. And her power is her words. This is the spoken word. Wow. Here is news that could be highly upsetting to wealthy people if we now read these three cards together. I'm just going to pluck off the top one. This is the Four of Wands. She thinks she's got this bagged. There's not any fear. In fact, you make her mad and she's going to end your career or whatever it is. She thinks she has that much power. She's like, yep, not a problem. Not a problem. She is very, very look at this. Justice. She's like, justice is going to be served and it's going to be her way. It's going to be her way. Justice is served. Whoa. And there again, she's holding the sword. The spoken word. Now why would she want justice served? Like, what has happened to her that she would want justice served? Well, this answers the question. Death. So is it possible that she's angry that Jeffrey Epstein was put to death, allegedly put to death? And is she going to seek out some kind of retaliation for that? We don't know. Let's get another card going here. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Right next to the Death card. She's like, I hold everything in my hands. She thinks the ball is in her court. That's what she thinks. The ball is in her court. Magician. She's got all the tools she needs. She's got everything on the table. She controls all the knowledge. This is going to be fascinating. Let's dive a little bit deeper into Ghislaine's personality. I'm just going to throw the cards in front like this, shuffle. What is Ghislaine? What is she thinking? What is her core personality right now? Depression. She's got some hidden sadness. That's the 5 of Cups. Because she doesn't know what's going to happen if she spills the beans. This is spilled milk. She doesn't know what's going to happen. So she does suffer from somewhat of mild depression right now. She's trying to, look, somebody's trying to keep her mouth shut. It's a battle of strength. It's a battle of strength. She feels like she has to be very strong right now, and she's got to shut her mouth. People are trying to shut her up. You shut up, I'm closing your mouth. So she feels amount of depression. That can be depression. So she's got a plan. She's definitely got a plan. The 3 of Pentacles. So her personality is that of money. She's very much a business person. And people are going to shut up her mouth. And she's got a little sadness. Feels like kicked out of her home or not welcome at a home anymore. Also, I feel like there could be energy where wherever she is, she can't go back to her home. She has always considered herself to be a queen, like a very prominent figure, like a queen, like she's on top of everything. And I think she was called like the lady of the house or something like that. But she definitely will sabotage. She will sabotage and turn into the dark woman in just a blink of an eye. So here she is holding all the information. Bang. So this is exposing lies. Like this is the Page of Swords who's facing away from all this. There's a lot of people that are fearing or want to say that what she's saying is lies. So there's going to be some controversy around her. And then there's somebody hidden with a very unusual tattoo. She's very interested in somebody who's hidden from the mainstream right now. They've got a very significant tattoo. And it's almost like this is her ace in the hole. She's counting on this person who's up until now remained very, very hidden. Very hidden. Yeah, she feels like she's got all these women who have been wronged staring at her. She's got all these women who have been wronged staring at her. And there she's has to have protection. And there again, it's like the knight in shining armor. Someone has turned their back on her. Someone has turned their back on her. So someone that she thought was loyal to her has turned their back on her. I'm going to pull an Ella Key to see what influence is behind all of this. What influence is behind all of her activities that she has done. She's obsessed. This is the card about obsession. So she has become obsessed with what she's doing. See that? And she knows there's young women suffering, and she's just been obsessed. She's got an obsession with her work that she did in the past. So that's very interesting. I'm going to ask the Universal Weight cards, what is going to be the future of this? What's going to be the future for Ghislaine? We're just going to kind of throw this out as a storytelling thing. Wow. So there's a lot of prominent kings watching her. So there's kings like watching every move. That can also be a judge and a legal system. And this is debate on moving her around, like moving her to another city, and then it's good versus evil. It's almost right now that her life is good versus evil, opposing wills and people trying to control things. And then we've got the Fool. People wanting to literally, depending on what she exposes, pack their bags and run. So there is a lot of really high level things going on here with the major cards, with the Chariot and that. Look at here, Judgment comes in. A lot of people are going to be put into the boxes, I guess, into their categories and being judged. The judgment horn is going to blow on them based on the information that will come out of her. There's going to be a lot of offers of money being paid, in order to stay away or have justice, have things be fair according to the people. This is paying off people, or paying people. A lot of money under the table here, folks. A lot of money under the table. And then we've got the devil showing up. And so this is a feeling of trapped. This is not a good outcome for her. So the devil can be a big sickness. It can be undercover. It can be acts of sabotage. It could be that, here she is trapped in prison, and this could be like she's tied to the same fate as Epstein, because see, there's two people chained and there's a bigger entity that controls them. Almost satanic feeling. There's a bigger entity that controls them. This is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. This is a reading. Wow. A lot of hidden stuff. There is see the shadow people that don't want to be exposed, and somebody, secrets and lying. And that comes next to the devil. Secrets and lies. This is going to be something that we're going to want to follow. So what can Ghislaine expect for the outcome of this? Oh boy, we don't know yet. The outcome has not yet been determined. The Three of Wands. So we don't really know what the outcome is. This is the past coming to the future. So something from her past is now coming forward into her future. So something about her past is going to be revealed. This is not going to be an easy journey for her. So this is not going to be an easy journey for her. I'm going to pull the light seers. I'm just going to throw a few cards out. What do we have to know about Ghislaine Maxwell? What do we have to know about her? This is like the family card, like the children playing and the healthy relationship and the children playing. So this is interesting that focus on your family and happiness, and focus on the blessings in your own life. And so this is almost like don't get too tied up into this. So evidently whenever these cards come up, it makes me feel like something big is coming, and that, to grab your inner peace where you can, because here it is, the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords. So that's a very devastating card. So what you can do is if the news gets just too much for you, or you can't handle some of the things going on, just take a break and take care of yourself. And in the end, this can change as depending on how much this woman releases and what happens with her connection with all of the people who are connected with Epstein. So this is going to be a very interesting situation that we will want to pay attention to. But in the end, sometimes stories like this, it gets so negative and so many things come out. You don't know what's true. You don't know what isn't. There's so much lying. The devil is like exposing the most high up cult that there is. And the devil is like bondage. It's like chained up people. This could be like one of the largest, exposures that we have seen for a long time. So I'm just going to pull from the Morgan Greer deck 2 more final cards, and then we'll let this go. And they came together. Oh my gosh, if this isn't the most interesting cards there are. This is the Queen of Swords and the Moon. So be careful that what she might speak may or may not be the truth. And there could be deceptions all over the place. There's deceptions all over the place. So take care of yourselves during this time, and we will see what happens. I'll probably end up doing more readings on this as things change, but I do want to thank you for joining my channel. Click like and subscribe if you enjoy these videos, and we shall see what happens with this woman.